iron. What happened with them? Okay, so first one, just talk about the calcium, magnesium, and D. What's mean? What's mean the word? How many components inside? Three, because calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. Okay, so what is calcium? Your bone? Everybody, you have a bone, right?
Yes.
You have a teeth? Yes. Very, very important because you like your bone and teeth is very strong or very soft. Strong. If your bone very strong, you can stand very well. If your bone the density is not so solid, how can you walk, right? How can you chew the food, right? If your teeth is very not so stable, you cannot eat hard food. Am I right? So it is very important. So what is calcium? Calcium, everybody know calcium is very important. In our body, 99%, it contains bone and teeth. So that's what I mean. If you will live all your life, you can walk, you can stand very, very good. You have a good calcium inside. So if your density is not so high enough, it is very dangerous, right? Even you just walk, very easy fall down. Am I right? And then maybe you cannot run very well. So in our bone and teeth, 99%. Then how about the 1%? Where is it?
Blood.
Yes, in your blood. Very important, in your blood. So you think, oh, maybe 99%. So wow, this one is very important, but only 1%. How come? What's the function of the 1%? Very few, right? But what's the function? It is very important. Even only just 1% of calcium in blood, but actually it is very important biochemical reaction. Biochemical reaction. What biochemical reaction? So later we learn, okay? Because if your biochemical reaction it cannot keep going, maybe your life will stop. Very, very important. So do you think so? It is important?
Yes.
We can say that the biochemical reaction more important than what? Than this one. Yeah, maybe your bone not so strong, but you still alive. But how about your heart? It cannot pump. Can you still alive? No. So our body will maintain the blood calcium because blood calcium is very important. But people don't know how much should we take from our food. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. So we have to learn how much milligram should we take a day. So that's the answer. A day you need 1,000 milligram. 1,000 milligram. So later we just discuss is enough or not enough in your food. So we have a concept in our mind. Every day you need 1,000 milligram at least, because maintain the biochemical reaction. Because the food, calcium from the food. Do you know what food will have the calcium? Do you know what kind of food you can get the calcium? Milk, right? Milk. Yeah.
Some kinds of fish.
Some kind of fish. Most of people think about that. Oh, milk. But do you drink milk every day?
No.
Oh, really? 2 cups a day, 250 ml a cup. We say 1 cup of milk. That's mean 250 ml. Let's check. How many cups a day you drink? Okay. Did you drink 2 cups a day? Milk. Raise your hand. No? Okay. Only 1 cup. Who drink 1 cup of milk? Oh my God! Yeah, maybe. So not every day, right? So all of us, we didn't drink milk. That's why. Because Asian people, we don't have the lactose. Lactose. It is one kind of the enzyme. We cannot digest the milk very detailed. So Asian country, we drink milk. What happened with you? Very easy going to toilet because we lack in our genetic, we lack of the lactose, digest the lactose in milk. We cannot create lactase means the enzyme digest the lactose. Lactose is a carbohydrate. We lack of the lactase means enzyme. We lack of enzyme. You understand? So there's a reason Asia country we cannot drink much of the milk. But you see the USA, right? Or Canada, the children they drink milk like a water. So for Asia country, it is very difficult because the reason. Okay, so how much is 1,000 milligram? If you want to get the milk, almost 1 liter. 1 liter.
Wow.
That means 3 to 4 cups of milk. Yeah, because milk is much more calcium. Of course, you can get the meat or some other food, but actually milk is most important. But we get so few, right? So if only if you drink the fresh milk 1 liter, you can get 1,000 milligram. My God, impossible, right? Okay, so everybody, how can we maintain our chemical reaction? No way, right? Because every day we should intake, right? Intake, but we don't, not enough. How come? Because we have to maintain our life, right?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. You have a very, very big bank, BDO here. You understand? BDO. Do you have a withdrawal card? ATM, right? Yeah, just go to the ATM, BDO. Yeah, borrow the money from here to here to maintain your life. You understand? Here. Borrow, you know borrow? Borrow, 对吗？借。Borrow. Withdraw. This, this is a bank. This is a bank, BDO bank, right? BDO bank, very rich, right? But we have the big card to withdraw the money to maintain 1% because the 1% calcium so important. We have to maintain our life. So if people didn't take 1,000 milligram per day, how come? Borrow, always borrow, am I right? It's borrow, always borrow. Then you will feel your bone and teeth is going down. So that's the reason why the grandmother, right, grandfather, their teeth.
No more teeth.
Yeah, no more teeth. Maybe don't wait for so old. Maybe 40, 50, you already fall down your teeth.
Yeah.
Because so weak. You understand? Yes.
Teeth is the hardest bones in the body.
Yeah. So because we that's the key point, the biochemical reaction. So when we lack, that's what means when we lack. We didn't drink, we didn't get 1,000 milligram per day. Day by day, month by month, and year by month, from year. We lack much of calcium in our body, am I right? Yeah, you just no feeling about your density. You don't feeling about your teeth because it's gradually, understand? 100% to 99, 98, 97, and then you don't feeling, you don't have a feeling. Okay. So this time we will get the sickness, osteoporosis, right? Osteoporosis. That means your density is easy broken. Maybe you just walk, you broken. Maybe just a very, very light touch. What happened? Then fraction inside. Am I right? Okay, so we call it osteoporosis. But people maybe they don't know they get a disease, right? So you can check, you can measure. You can measure from the hospital, am I right? Yeah, the doctor always some machine to check here your density, your bone density, right? So that's osteoporosis. Okay, so that's the sickness. Biochemical. So we have to learn what's the chemical reaction. Am I right? Why calcium so important? First one. it is very important for contraction of muscle. Do you have a muscle?
Yes.
Do you like your muscle or you like fat?
Muscle.
Muscle means protein, right? But the muscle, or our body, we have a muscle here. You see the muscle, but not only here, but also in organ, our organ, or protein. Okay, but all the muscle or all the organ, we have to contraction. So contraction is very important for contraction of muscle. So where is muscle? First one, your heart. Do you have a heart?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you stop for a few seconds?
No.
Maybe a few seconds is okay. But few 1 minute, 2 minutes, you die. Right? Because heart is a muscle. Heart is very, very important organ or muscle. The machine have to, the organ have to pump. When you just infant until old, you have to pump every day. Your muscle, your heart muscle, you need to pump. So when you lack of calcium, what happens? Your heart cannot pump very frequently. Sometimes quickly, sometimes slow down. Understand? Quickly. What's the normal? The normal frequency per minute? 70, right? 70. But do you know maybe some people they suddenly pump. Oh, maybe 100. Yeah, they didn't run, but why? 100 times per minute. Maybe the calcium not enough, so cannot control the muscle, the contraction of muscle. Okay, so the heart is the muscle. How about the second? The muscle here. The muscle. Everybody with a bone, right? Around the bone, we have a muscle, another kind of muscle. So we can write down. Am I right? So you can move your face. Okay. So you see the people they stroke, they cannot move. They cannot handle the contraction of their muscle, combined with all bones, right? The third, or your organ, they also muscle, so they need contraction. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for example, stomach. How about your stomach? If your stomach very healthy, it should be this way, contraction very well, right? Wow, so 4 hours or 5 hours, oh, you feel hungry. If you didn't eat dinner, maybe you know your stomach. What do you do? Wow, contraction, right? But the other one, maybe lack of calcium, like this way. Even they already eat meal, like this way. If healthy should be this way, right? They can digest and absorption very well. But this another one, very weak contraction, and then like this way. Which one is more healthy? This one or this one? You understand me? Yes. Your digestive system, including the stomach, small intestine, we should contract very well, very strong. If this is very strong, but this one is so weak, maybe you don't have appetite. You cannot eat. You just eat a very few food. You cannot digest. You feel uncomfortable. Am I right? So your stomach, you need very healthy contraction. Am I right? Okay. And how about your lung? Your lung to catch oxygen, right? But if your lung cannot, so everybody, can you do the exercise very deeply, right? And very well. But if lack of calcium, maybe you understand? Very small respiration. Healthy, you can expand. If you can expand your lung, let's mean you can catch more volume. If your lung like this way, you can get more oxygen. But if your lung like this way, every time this way, so you always lack of oxygen. You understand?
Yeah.
Because you cannot catch.
Inhale, exhale.
Yeah, you cannot catch enough amount of oxygen. So doctor always tell you, oh, you need to exercise to expand your lung function. Understand now?
Yes.
Very important. Okay, how about your liver? Your liver is organ. How many biochemical reaction happen in your liver? A lot. How many? Do you know the number? Okay, right? 500. 500 biochemical reaction happen in your liver. So if you lack calcium, how can it work in your liver? Where is your liver? Left side or right side? Middle side. Middle side is the stomach and the small intestine here. Your right side, upper right side here. Okay. So you see people, especially men, they always drink alcohol, right? They eat sisig, fried chicken, very big, right? Fatty liver. They bring the fatty in the liver. So here is bigger, a thumb, very big. Okay. How about the small intestine? Intestine including the small intestine and the large colon. Because stomach connected to small intestine and connected to colon. Totally, how long? What is the length of the intestine, including the small intestine and colon? How long? 8 meter. 8 meter. From the small intestine. Small intestine is 6.2 meter. And the colon is almost 1.5 to 2 meter. Oh my God, it's so long. Longer than here, right? So do you think about that? If you lack of calcium, if you enough calcium from the mouth to your poo-poo, 8 meter, right? Calcium enough, so you can contraction your digestive system very well. So you can go to toilet, poo-poo, twice a day. But the other guy, lack of calcium, very few calcium. How can they contraction? So weak, right? Especially so long, like a rower. When you hear move, the end, almost cannot move. So that's the reason constipation. Many people they cannot move very well their colon. So always cannot poo-poo every day. Maybe 2 days or 3 days or 7 days or 30 days. Or, wow, you heard about that 30 days? You heard about somebody 30 days, one time poo-poo? Terrible, right? I met 2 girls in Taiwan, 30 days. Let's make calcium so lack. So all the colon cannot move, like a stone. So every time you eat, everything just stop there, then no move. So very, very serious constipation. Okay. How about uterus? For the ladies, uterus. Uterus is the place, right, to give birth, the baby. Yeah. If uterus not healthy, how can you pregnant? Then even you already have the embryo there. Then if uterus not healthy, how can support the nutrient for the baby? Am I right? So penetration for the ladies, every 28 days or 30 days, you have a bleeding, right? So every time contraction is not well, many girls they feel what? Pain. Every month, just pain. Maybe 1 day, maybe 2 days, or maybe 10 days. Terrible. Because the uterus cannot contract very well. So blood inside the uterus always cannot move out. So it is very bad because if many blood inside, you cannot clean. You understand? Ladies understand me? Because every month you have to leave out, go away the blood. If you cannot contract very well, that means some blood still inside. Then waiting next month again, right? Then contraction. So you will find some lady, they say their blood is very dark. That's because not this month, maybe 2 months, 3 months, or 1 year ago, and sometimes very clot, very big.
Yes.
The ladies know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but if uterus is very, very healthy, can track very well, your blood every month should be very, very fresh, red and fresh, and no clot. No clot. You understand? So we have to let our uterus very healthy. But it's a standard. It's a standard. How about your ovary? For the ladies, they want to give birth. Then if the ovary not healthy, because every month they have to make a bird, make a egg, one egg mature, right? But if the ovary not so contraction very well, they cannot make the bird and make the egg happen. So that's the reason why ladies they cannot have the menstruation monthly, maybe 2 months or 3 months or even 1 year or few years. Wow, how can they give birth, right? Pregnant. How about your kidney? Your kidney, so even we sit here, do you believe now you are produce your urine?
Yes.
Yes, because your blood is 24-hour circulation. So even now, every second, the blood vessel go into your kidney. So your kidney, like a filter, they will filter many dirty things. Yeah, filter is a filters. So if you filter, this means action. So if you lack calcium, your kidney cannot work very well. So how about your urine cannot produce very easily? If the water cannot become urine, the water will maintain your body. So you see people maybe they're bigger. They eat less, but still very bigger because many water cannot move out because the function of kidney not so good. You understand? Swollen. They eat less, but they still very fear, swollen, very stupid. Stuff 笨重的，就是 they cannot walk very
Too heavy to carry.
Too heavy, yeah, because many water cannot move out, not so healthy, etc., etc. many, right? Okay, so do you think those biochemical reaction is very important?
Yes.
Yeah, this is most important because contraction of our muscle, all of them, they are muscle, including your heart. So all the muscle, we have 3 kinds. The first kind is heart. The second kind of muscle is here, muscle, right? Here, muscle. The third kind is those, organ. All the organ, also muscle. Understand? So this is more important. The second, what's the calcium? The calcium important for nervous system. Nerve system. Why? Before we studied about the nervous system. Nervous system, that means the nervous cell, they transfer the impulse, right? You see that you transfer the impulse in your brain. So, but how can we transfer the nervous cell A to nervous cell B? How can transfer? Because there are some materials to transfer A to B to C. If you transfer, when you listen, for example, you listen when I talk to you, can you listen very clearly? Yes. You can listen. This means your nervous cell is very healthy. You can A to B to C to D, right? And very quickly. But if your nervous cell system, they transfer very low. A, okay, I mean, normal people so fast. But if your nervous system cell not so healthy, maybe this way, A to B, B to C, C to D. You know, the speed very, very slow because they run, the speed is very slow. So always can understand what the teacher say. So you see in the classroom, maybe 20 or 30 students, always smart. Some students very smart. Why? The teacher teach sine, cosine. They understand, right? But some people, what is cosine? What is cos? Then always cannot understand. Am I right? Yes, it's because the material not enough. So acetylcholine is a material to transfer from A to B to C to D. Yeah. So if you want you let your child learn quickly, you need a nervous cell very fast, like run very fast, not run slowly, and then sleepy. Understand? So they need acetylcholine. So vitamin calcium is a coenzyme. Because this one is come from what? Acetyl come from B5. B5 is a pantothenic acid. It's one kind of vitamin B. Am I right? So before we learn about vitamin B, we already taught us. Vitamin B5 produce acetyl. How about choline? Choline is produced from lecithin. Lecithin. Where is the lecithin? From food. Soybean and egg yolk, right? Only egg yolk and soybean. Okay, so lecithin. Or you don't eat, you can eat nutrilite. Nutrilite product already do for us. So we just chewable lecithin. We can get this one. We get this one. This come from B complex. Then we just eat in our body, in our liver. They will combine to acetylcholine. This is a material. So this material can transfer your nervous cell very fast. But in the procedure, we need some coenzyme. Coenzyme means a vitamin or mineral. Enzyme is a protein, but coenzyme is not protein. Coenzyme means somebody help the biochemical reaction. Remember? Yeah, just like a system to help the doctor, right? So coenzyme, it is a coenzyme. And then it is also very important for the movement for the nervous cell from A to B to C to D. Yeah, this is a movement, help the nervous system. So when we lack of calcium, what happens? Insomnia. Insomnia. Oh, you just lie down, but always cannot sleep because your nervous system, your nervous cell cannot transfer very stable. Okay, so you will get insomnia. You know what I mean? Insomnia, cannot sleep.
That's why the oldies cannot sleep.
Yes, the old person always. Why old person they cannot sleep? Because old person they lag a long time, right? From maybe the 30 or 30 years old, they don't know. They just lag until 50 or 60 years old. They lack of calcium so much, so very easy insomnia. So when you insomnia, before you sleep, maybe 1 hour before you lie down sleep, 1 hour before, you take 5. Tell you the recipe. You just take 5 or 6 tablet calcium.
Wow.
My experience, more easy to sleep. Who has a problem of insomnia? Who has a problem? Cannot sleep very quickly.
No overdose or too much calcium in body?
No, will not. If you before you sleep, I mean 30 minutes ago or 1 hour ago, you just take 4 or 5. That means let your body enough calcium and stable your nervous system. Very easy to sleep. Okay, hyperactive. What is hyperactive? You see many children. Sometimes they cannot stable. They cannot sit there. They stand up and then just run away in the class, right? Because their nerve cannot very stable. So hyperactive. Wow, maybe worry the parents. How about the depression. Sometimes they cannot. Always dark, right? Even outside is sunny, but they still in their mind always blue. Am I right? Always rainy, right? Because their motion they cannot control. So depression. Cramp. Do you have the experience when you sleep it? Suddenly cramp.
Swimming.
How about my finger? Together, then you have to get up, then you move. to move to massage, right? Then you feel better. That's because you lack of calcium. So you see, the pregnant woman always cry in the stage 3, right? Stage 1, 2, 3. In the 9 months, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, especially the stage 3, very often cry because the calcium. The baby is growing up bigger and quickly, but the mother didn't take enough calcium. So it happened in your body, cramp, very easily cramp. Palpitation means your heart disease, right?
Yeah.
Then you check from the doctor. Doctor say, oh, no, nothing, no problem, right? Doctor always will not give you the calcium. They will give you machine, right? You pay the money to check. Wow, big amount of money to check, and then finally they tell you no problem. Okay, what you can do? No, you cannot do anything. You still depression, right? Because you don't know why. What's the reason? Actually, maybe you just lack of calcium. Not a problem. Just calcium, not enough. Okay, and then constipation. I already talked about that. This is a digestive system, right? Because you lack of calcium, the long 8 meter, the end, no energy. So just stop there like a stone. So the colon, constipation, especially Philippines, right? Because you eat vegetables so few. You lack of calcium already first, and then you don't eat that amount of vitamin fiber, no volume of a poo-poo. You understand? No volume. Volume. If you volume, no volume. The volume not enough. They cannot stimulate your colon. And no calcium. Even you have a volume, but you don't not enough the calcium. Then you want to go to the CR. Sit there. Oh my God, 30 minutes. Nothing happened. So you need what? 那个他们都有那个嘛哈。
Nabatiba.
In your toilet, I saw many 水管 water pipe in the toilet. Many. Is it for constipation? 就是在这里有很多厕所都有那个水管。不好在洗屁屁的哈，因为有时候便秘 constipation, so it is very serious problem, right? Okay. You think it's important? You think the second function is very important also? Okay. How about the third? Application of bleeding. Even you bleed, sometimes we bleed. For example, mosquito bite. You scrub, right? For the children. Bleeding. If you are very healthy, you should clot. But sometimes happen, it's still bleeding because lack of calcium. Yeah. The fourth, coenzyme of other enzymes. Coenzyme is a mineral. Enzyme is protein, but coenzyme is a vitamin or mineral. I mean other coenzyme, other enzymes. Okay. That's all the important. So what is the food source? 1 cup of milk, 250 cc. You can only get 290 mg. So this means you should drink at least 900 ml. You can get 1,000 milligram a day. So we need 1,000 milligram a day. Always not enough, right? Okay. Check. Okay. Magnesium means another mineral is the magnesium. Calcium and magnesium. Magnesium 60% in our bone and teeth also. But the 40% in blood, also biochemical reaction. What's the biochemical reaction? Relaxation, because calcium is a contract. Your pump, your heart should be contracted, but you need to relax. Remember, we have two blood. pump. One is higher, the other is lighter, right? Is smaller. Because our heart always this way, right? Contract,
Diastolic.
relax, contract, relax. So we need calcium and magnesium. It's combined together. So also coenzyme. The third, important for diabetes. Diabetes. So where can we get the magnesium? Food source. Green vegetables. When you eat a vegetable, you should eat more colorful. So the green colors vegetable, you can get more magnesium. It is good for diabetes, right? Yeah, if you lack magnesium, that means your body not enough more magnesium. Finish? Changing. Oh, I have another one. This is a bomb. Beans. Other head. I show more. Beans. This is beans and seafood and nuts. Nuts. 这是拉下去吗？下面肉类海。So that's the reason why we should eat more food, right? More food, seafood, nuts, beans, green vegetables. Vitamin D. Vitamin D increase absorption of calcium. So Amway product. So everybody know. So in our formula, we already put vitamin inside because they can increase the absorption of calcium. So Amway product, every tablet we can get 200 milligrams. Yeah, you can swallow very easy. Or you want to drink a cup of milk. You depend on you. Yeah. Also you can drink milk, but yeah, more expensive. And then you maybe quickly going to toilet, right? So this calcium. The magnesium is you can get 100 milligrams. The ratio is 2:1. 2:1 because that is a biochemical reaction. They need the right ratio. It is very important, right? Because we have make our contraction and relaxation very well. Because we need calcium, we need magnesium also together. Vitamin D, we have 20 milligrams. So that's a key point. So it is not how much calcium you take. That means sometimes other brand they say, oh, you only 200 milligrams. We have 500 milligrams, right? Other brand, but it is not much calcium you take. It is how much your body really absorb. Our product is very easily to absorb. Then you choose another brand, maybe 500 milligrams per tablet, but it is not easy to absorb. You swallow, but they run from the stomach, small intestine, and finally they go into poo-poo. You didn't digest it, you cannot absorb. So the sentence is our Amway company say that. That means we have a very, very good absorption. So it is very important. And more cheap. How much per tablet? 3 peso. This one 200 milligrams, 3 peso. This one cup of milk, 200 milligrams also. How much you pay? 20 or 25, right?
Yeah.
For the milk. Yeah. So more cheaper. So understand now? So very important. Okay. The second is iron. Iron folic plus. What is iron? 70% maintained in our blood and muscle, in our blood. Okay. The 30% is in our liver, maintained in liver. So that means if you eat the liver from pork, you can get iron also. Or you eat blood, the animal blood, you can get iron also. Am I right? course, you cannot eat human blood. I mean, other animal, maybe pork, choose pig, pig blood or pig liver. Okay, so what's the function of the iron? The most important, because very important, so I have to say 3 times. It carry oxygen. Can you lack of oxygen for a few seconds?
No.
You try this way. Yeah. Maybe you fall down, then you lost your life. You carry, most important is carry oxygen. How can we carry oxygen? Everybody we have a red cell, right? We have a red cell. The red cell, inside the red cell, we have many hemoglobin. Maybe you can check. When you go to hospital, they will check for the hemoglobin, right? So hemoglobin is a protein. It's a structure of protein. But on the structure, this is a structure, this is a protein. But this protein inside, we have a mineral combined together. It's iron. It's iron. Okay? From the iron, we will catch the oxygen. And then, or when you respiration, they will change to carbon dioxide to exchange. In our blood vessel, when we catch the oxygen from our nose, right, going to our lung, and from the lung, we're going to capillary vessel. But in the capillary vessel, we'll give our cell oxygen. Then our cell will throw carbon dioxide. So in our blood vessel, why they can change? Because we have iron in our blood. If you don't have iron, you cannot exchange. Do you think do you think so? The exchange is very important?
Yes.
Yeah, that's mean your life can very healthy. If you cannot catch the oxygen, you cannot throw out. It should be go out. It should be in and out. Cannot work very healthy. Your cell always lack of oxygen. Your cell cannot catch oxygen. Okay, so when you lack iron, that means lack oxygen. That means you are easy aging. Not your shape, like aging. Your cell, CLL, your every cell is easy aging. Do you like young or old?
Yeah.
Of course, you would like your cell. Every cell very young and very active, right? But if you lack oxygen, your cell very easy become old. And they very weak because they cannot catch oxygen. Understand? Okay. So weakness of organ. So all the cell will combine the organ. So very easily weak your organ. So this reason why people say, oh, now I found my heart is not so good, my stomach not so good, or even my poo-poo, my urine not so good. Maybe just lack of iron. Your oxygen not enough, so your cell cannot work. They cannot do all the function. You understand? Because every system, every organ, they have their function, different function. Am I right?
Yes.
Your nose, the nose function is different from your stomach. Different. Then your stomach function is different for urine. Different. So all of them they need oxygen. So when we lack, okay, my brain. We think about from the top to our body. In your head, if your brain cell lack of oxygen, what happened? Migraine. Did you see many people, especially ladies? Oh, always migraine. You invite her to attend our seminar. Oh, I'm sorry, I have migraine. My migraine already, a few years. Migraine. Dizzy. Sometimes, for example, you sit there, right? Then suddenly you stand up. Oh my God, many stars. And then a little dark. That means dizzy, right? Then faint. Maybe you fall down. If you cannot you don't know the reason, then you always lag, and one day maybe you faint.
Exhausted.
Yeah, very weak. This means your body very weak. Anemia. And long times, then you all the cell cannot catch the oxygen. You get the anemia. Anemia, right? Anemia means you lack of oxygen. Fatigue. Always, you already sleep 10 hours. Why? Always sleepy. Always sleepy and no energy. Why? Fatigue. Because your cell fatigue. Oh my God. Oh my God. I sleep 10 hours. I sleep at yawn. Am I right? Because your cell cannot catch oxygen very easily. So please you, not only here, but also here. Two organs together to get more, to catch more oxygen. So that's the reason. It's a real story. You know, I tell you a real story in Taiwan. I have a speech in Taiwan, almost 200 people. And then I talk about the iron like today. Then I just finished the class. The second day, 3 days later in Amway, like my Amway Place, I met a lady. The lady saw me, very excited, but I don't know her. She said, "Oh, Stephanie, I heard your lecture 3 days ago. I share my experience." I said, "What experience?" She said she come from USA. She just come back from USA to Taiwan to visit her family. Then her family invite her to attend my lecture. Then he listened the iron function, right? Then suddenly he see the yawn. My God, she said she already see all the doctor in USA for few years because she has a problem every day, from the morning to the evening, every day just yawn, even sleep a very long time, still very tired. She saw so many doctors. No doctor tell her to take iron. Then suddenly she listened the lecture. Wow, my God, only just lack of iron. Quickly, give me 4 a day, 4 tablets a day. The other day, no more yawn, no more. Wow. She was so excited because the symptom already worry her for a few years, every day. Suddenly no yawn. Can you understand the feeling? Yes. Then she want to try. Maybe I just less 2 tablets. Only take 2 tablet iron. And suddenly a little yawn again. Then took 4 again. Oh, no more. So she shared to me. You understand? It's a real story. Yeah. So maybe you can help your many friends out. Okay? No appetite. For the children, sometimes they just don't want to eat. The father always feed for 1 hour for the meal. But the children don't have appetite because of lack of iron. Okay. So the first one, this is function 1. The function 2. Iron also very, very important for the brain. So I talk about all the symptoms. So do you think so? The people, if they have a symptom, they need iron? Yes. Maybe that's you. Am I right? Maybe that's you. You just don't know. You lack iron. So the second, the first one. The second is very important for the brain, for infant and the children. So do you know the stage? The pregnant woman, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. The stage 3, they need 45 milligram, more than 3 times of you. For example, you are a lady, you need 15 milligram a day. But pregnant woman, they need 3 times of us because they need to support the baby, even from just the very in here. Okay. So the 3 is coenzyme of It's coenzyme. Why we get oxygen become carbon dioxide? It is a chemical reaction. We study in my college 3. We have to study biochemical reaction. It is very complicated reaction. Why oxygen become to carbon dioxide? Because we need iron inside to react. Okay, do you understand now? Very important. Yes, even just a 3 function, very important. But where is the food source? If we eat blood, of course, not human blood, okay? Animal blood, meat, their meat, because they also eat iron in their blood and their meat, right? Yeah, so we eat the blood and meat and liver and egg yolk. And then cereals. This is the animal source, right? Then how about the plant source? Cereals, beans, right? And then spinach. Many people know spinach is more iron. So that's the reason our product come from spinach. Dry grapes. People say, oh, when you're pregnant, you have to eat more dry grapes. But actually, not so enough. Maybe you eat a big amount of the dry grape. You get a very few dosage of iron, but you already become bigger. Because you know the dessert, dry grape, many sugar inside. You understand? Many sugar. You think, oh, I want to get the iron, but actually you get more sugar. Okay, so if you drink tea, do you like tea?
Yes.
If you drink tea, I'm sorry, 55% iron, 85% iron. Say sayonara. Goodbye to you. Leave your body. You understand? For example, I eat steak in the lunch. Wow, maybe 500 pesos for the steak, right? I think, oh, I eat a red meat, more iron, but I feel very full. Okay, I drink tea, right? Drink tea, and after you drink tea, the iron you eat will go away, 85%. Wow, you lost money, lost money, lost money, and then. Coffee. Do you like coffee? Yeah. Oh, Philippine people like coffee. 40% iron. We'll say sayonara again. If you like tea and coffee, wow, 100% sayonara. Yeah, sayonara. Okay, I want to change. Wait. Okay, it's going to finish. Until now, do you think iron is very important? Yes. Within our class, I saw only less than 5 people take iron, right? Yeah. So after class, promise me, take iron, okay? Because iron very cheap, calcium very cheap, iron also very cheap. But you don't know so important, so you didn't take. Not the money, because each one only 3 pesos. 3 pesos, 5 pesos, 5 pesos. So we need. Men, for all the men, you need 10 milligram a day. How about a woman? 15. So women need more than men. So when the boyfriend and girlfriend, they have a day to eat a steak, which one should take more steak? Lady or man? Lady. But lady always say, oh, I'm stomach so small, give you. Right? The men eat too much, but the lady always eat too few, but they always so weak. So actually, on the contrary, we need to eat more meat than the men because we need iron, especially iron, 15%, 15 milligram. Pregnant woman, the 3 stage. This is the 3 stage. That means 7, 8, 9 months. The stage 45. Can you understand? 3 times. 3 times. So for the lady, the pregnant 3 stage, they always faint. They always cannot walk very stable because iron not enough. Okay, Amway product. We are the iron. I have a +2 and +3. +2 and +3. We are +2. +2 is more easy absorbed. Yeah, because we don't, for example, you eat a meat. Inside there is iron, right? The meat is a +3. When we eat a +3 in our small intestine, our body absorbed plus 2. So we need the vitamin C because vitamin C can transfer plus 3 to plus 2. Iron plus 2. Actually, our body will absorb the plus 2. So if Amway give us the product directly plus 2, more easier. Because maybe you take the meat plus 3, then you lack of vitamin C. You still cannot absorb. You understand? So we plus 2. This is a chemistry. 10 milligram per day per tablet. So spinach concentrate. And we have a folic acid. In the product we add folic acid. So very important for, especially for pregnant. For the lady, if they're pregnant, they need a folic acid. If you lack of folic acid, it is not good for the baby. The baby will become abnormal. Maybe the brain, the arm, the here.
Spine.
Yeah, the fine. Yeah, important for the brain of embryo. It is very important. So that's the reason we put inside. So everybody, so until now, do you think everybody need that?
Yes.
Everyone need it. So how much tablet should we take a day? 3. This one, iron. Each tablet is a 10 milligram. So if you follow this one, you should take at least one, for the men, 1 tablet. Men and lady need at least 1 tablet. But if you feel already happen, what I talk, maybe a little dizzy, sometimes easy, migraine, am I right? And many problems, more than for the lady, because lady need more. So I suggest, maybe ladies, you can take 2. Because you take 2, you can get 20 milligram. It will be enough. And before, maybe you didn't take, so you already lack in your body. So you should need
More.
take more, 2 or 3 is okay. Because each one only 5 peso. Affordable?
Yes.
Affordable? Yes, very cheap. Each one only 5 peso. Affordable, I think so, for everyone. Even many Filipinos, oh, I don't have money, I can afford it. Actually, it is affordable. Each one only 5 peso. So everyone need it. That's because you don't have a knowledge. If you have a knowledge, for you, very simple, very easy, you should take the iron. Okay? But especially for pregnant and breastfeeding.
Children are entitled to wear that iron.
Iron what?
Children.
also can. But just the problem if the children is too young. For example, before 1 year or 2 years old, they cannot chewable, they cannot swallow. So you have to ground. You can put inside. Here there is no. You can take for the children. But iron not inside so much. No, I don't think so. If you take the children, for the kid, the multivitamin and mineral, the volume maybe not enough. You should add 1 for the children. Ground it, put inside the rice, mix together.
One point of clarification.
What?
I was diagnosed diabetic anemia. My physician,
他是糖尿病患者。
对
my
position
physician recommend ferrous sulfate for 3 months.
iron.
iron.
药，
啊
医院给他开的。
开了药。
Then after 3 months, I got consult my physician. I continue taking iron.
From nutrilite.
Ferrous sulfate.
Ferrous
Ferrous sulfate is the commercial brand.
Actually, it's different. Our iron is come from
Plant.
here.
Plant.
Spinach.
Yeah.
Spinach comes from food. So
The result
very
of
easy.
continuing taking ferrous sulfate, nagkaroon ako high blood.
变成高血压，他吃了那个医生开的，
You take the folic, the doctor give you, then become higher.
Yes. Increase my blood pressure.
So quickly change to nutrilite. Yeah. Maybe you try. You will see the video.
That's
Every
why
time we-
ferrous sulfate is dangerous.
Yeah, we don't have any.
Commercially brand
we don't have
iron.
Even me, I take the iron three tablets a day.
Me 4.
Especially me.
Me
you
4.
Yeah, so for the ladies, I suggest maybe 2, 3, 4. It's okay. Then you need the folic iron. Then you can choose to Amway because Amway's quality is better. Very easy to absorb and no side effect. Understand? So the breastfeeding like this way. Pregnant 3 stage and breastfeeding. The lady breastfeeding they need iron also 45 milligram.
Hindi kasi plant-based po yun.
So from today, will you take iron? Yes. And calcium, am I right? Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.